Hola, buenos días. Soy Nico.
Mayonnaise.
No, bitch, you didn't. You never thought that. Stop fucking playing with me. You never thought that. You think I'm a game, don't you? You think I'm a game, don't you?
No, I do not.
And today we're here to discuss something that I guess you could call like an old brew of tea, but it's still new to me. Nico, why do you say it like that? Before we get started, if you like this kind of content, make sure to follow me on patreon.com/Nicosaesthetics for more exclusive lives, weekly videos, be a part of the podcast, which is airing. I actually have it set it up for next week, Thursday. Be prepared. The episodes will be back to back to back to back as per usual, like back to back week wise, not back to back by the hour. But yeah, the episodes will be up again. Thank you for your patience. It's just all this traveling and then having to get a new microphone. A little hassle. But we're back and we're here to talk about some tea. Today we're going to be talking about the gay porn stars of yesteryear. Nico, an era that's near and dear to my heart. Today we're going to be doing a Where Are They Now? And this is actually on a performer who kind of dipped out of the scene, but it was like an abrupt dip. Okay, so if you do not know, the original Sexy Red was a top named Red who had these thick ass glasses, who I would always see in so many like rougher and or masculinity focused studios, such as Macho Effer. He's been in Raw F Club. He's been in Breed It Raw. Nico, he's been in like any studio where you can imagine aggression and or masculinity. But that's actually not why I like him, Nico. It's because, first and foremost, very handsome man, but he would just carry himself with like this dorky yet dominant personality in his scenes that I would always enjoy. So I would say Red is like in my top 10. He's not one of my like top 5 performers, but he randomly went missing like in 2016 to 2018, because I remember that's around the time I was graduating from high school. So I was actively watching adult cinematography, and one day he just stopped popping up videos. I'm like, oh, I guess he retired. No, bitch. He got locked up. Nico. So I was curious about this one because I posted a tweet basically going, oh, he was a menace. And somebody commented, oh, well, girl, did you hear what happened to him? I'm like, no. What happened to Red? Girl, not Red, Kendisha. Kendisha? Kendisha Hunis May. If you did not know, he is a New York native. But in 2019, he got caught up in a methamphetamine ring that spanned from Washington, D.C. to New York to California to East Virginia. It was a nationwide methamphetamine ring, and he was quoted saying he wanted to be the biggest drug dealer on the East Coast. So he got involved and was pushing all of this content to the point that when they were finally able to build up a case against him and actually get him in the courtroom, they were able to sentence him to 14 years and a $500,000 fine. Nico, when I tell you I was completely flabbergasted, especially because they said that they pulled up on him while he was in his Mercedes rolling around with over 5 packages of methamphetamine. And I'm just sitting here like, I understand that adult cinematography and the quote unquote underground have run in tandem in the past. Nico, do you know what I mean? Booger Sugar, Tina, all that, you know, the quote unquote sex enhancing substances that a lot of the girls still run to these days. Like, I understood that it was attached to the pleasure industry as a whole, but to find out that one of the more recognizable adult performers was actively trying to be this big ass kingpin within this nationwide area, I was completely flabbergasted. And Nico, if you must know, he's not getting out. I mean, I shouldn't laugh at that. He's not getting out until at least 2033. I believe that's 14 years from 2019. So maybe in the distant future, we'll see a resurgence of Red. Maybe, Kendeja, when he gets out, he gonna sling that meat. Because Nico, I will give you a handful of scenes that I appreciated from him before we end this video, just because I feel like I should give you a high note rather than leaving on, oh, bitch, he got locked up for methamphetamine trafficking. Like, so one of the scenes that I really enjoyed with him was him, aka Red, Magic Wood, and Golden Child. Another scene that I enjoyed with him was him and Kendall. I believe that was for Think. Nico, think. I don't think it was Dog Pound USA, but I know it was like what it wasn't like Poppy Thugs, I don't think. What was the other studio? Y'all, if you're in this conversation, you already know where I'm at. You know what studio. It wasn't Poppy Thugs, but I think it was Dog Pound USA. It was one of those. It was like the familiar settings of like an early to late 2000s bedroom. Point is, that scene. What other scenes? Because there's been so many scenes that I've just casually. There was the group scene with him, Hollywood, frick. Oh, I'm gonna insert pictures. If I can find the title cards as well. I insert that. But point is, those are some of my favorite scenes from him. So to see that he actually had this double life as this big trafficker, I never knew. And I honestly never would have known if I did not put that tweet out. So I'm thinking of making this a series in of itself of where are they now? Because I get so many questions on, oh my God, where is this performer? Do you know what happened to this person? Where is this person? And I'm going to do my best to keep hunting down information because this is some interesting tea. Nico, this is some interesting tea. This isn't no, oh, we fighting and yelling on big, oh, bitch. We talking about sex, drugs, violence, Mercedes, like action. But yes, that's all I have for you today, and I will see you guys next time. Boop. And now for a brief yet sincere shout out to this week's Third Eye Tier subscribers, Horace C. and Spratley. Your continued support is greatly appreciated, and thank you once again to everyone who supports the channel. And seeing as how we're backed up on a couple of episodes of the podcast, this week's live stream will be another virtual hangout. If that sounds interesting to you, definitely tune in, and I will see you guys there.